Hi everyone, it's Natalie here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to create content without giving too much away. So a big thing I hear from people is that they know that they need to be putting out content that's helpful to people to hopefully attract clients, but how much is too much? Are we giving away all of our knowledge that we should be charging for? Or are we doing this in a way that really attracts clients and gets them interested in what we do so that later on they will purchase? So today I'm going to show you how to do this effectively to actually get clients while still giving some incredible content away. Before we get into this video today, I am excited to announce that a couple of spots have opened up for the Grow Your Impact program, right? This is essentially my program where I help people go from where they are currently with their business, maybe they're not making as much as they want, or maybe they're just getting started, to eventually getting to 6 figures a year with their business. So if that's something that you're interested in and you want to know more about that, wait till the end of the video and I'm going to give a bit more detail about that. Okay? Now, let's get into this video today about giving away content, right? So today I'm going to talk about several different types of content, whether it's Instagram content, Facebook content, LinkedIn content, maybe you have a YouTube channel too, okay? And we're going to talk about all of that today. But first, before we get into that, I do want to mention that I honestly think that everyone should reset their mindset around content, because a big thing that happens is the very same, and I've noticed this trend, right? The very same people who are worried about giving away too much are also sometimes, this may or may not be you, the people that undercharge for their services, right? And so I like to, whenever I'm creating any kind of marketing material, I like to do this. I like to, charge the value of what I actually offer when it comes to my paid services. But then B, for people who maybe can't afford that, I like to do my marketing in what I like to say is kind of a service-based way so that people can actually get value from this. They can get actionable steps. A big thing that I've noticed, at least in the content creation space, is that a lot of people create very motivating content, but then they don't create any content that actually tells anything about the how-to or helps people, right? And so I really truly believe, and I've noticed with myself, that the more that I give with content, the more clients I actually attract, rather than thinking, oh no, what if these people can just take this and then they don't even need my services, right? So we're going to talk about the difference between that, your free content and then what you actually sell. And then also, I do want to mention, because here's another big thing, is that if you're putting out content and people are asking you questions, and then we get irritated when they ask us questions because we're like, oh, but they don't want to become my customer. I tell them what the price is of my program and then they don't want to buy. What you need to do is change the way you're approaching these people. Have an actual sales process and a sales frame that you can go through so that you actually nurture that relationship and then eventually they become a paying client, rather than you might be going in too soon hoping that they're going to buy. Okay? So we're going to go through all of that today. So when I talk about content, I really want you to think about this as in, this is the bird's eye view, right? What you do from like high up in the sky, okay? And yes, it should give people actionable steps, but is it the same as your paid content? Not necessarily 100%, right? What I actually teach and how I help people, it's very in depth. I really, really concentrate on helping people make a full transformation, both personally and getting their income up in their business. And because of that, people in my own program get really, really amazing results, right? And they really go from, I've had people where they go from 0 to their second month, they're making like $5,700 or $8,000, just their second month in business. And so that's kind of different, right, from what I teach in my YouTube videos. And that doesn't mean, though, that my YouTube videos or my content on Instagram, if you want to go check that out, isn't valuable. All right. I still really do want to help people. I want to show people the different pieces. It's often from a very bird's eye view rather than a let's get down to the little last details. Here's the exact formula for how to do this. Here's how you can know the math about your business. Here's how we can figure out goals here. And I give them this whole really in-depth way of doing this, right? It's the same for you, right? So we want to think about this as a bird's eye view. And then secondly, you need to realize that people don't just need the what. They don't just need a little bit of the how. Oftentimes, people actually need a whole lot of support. They need accountability. They need more detail. They need a full-on plan. They need a lot, right? So never think that by giving away valuable content that you're putting yourself in jeopardy for getting clients. Now, what type of content should you create? You really want to create content around solving problems for your specific niche, all right? A lot of times what people do is they try to just create informational content that's super educational, or they try to create very inspirational content. But what I really think is the best way, if we're trying to use content as a way to get clients, is to create action-provoking content. So, what I mean by that and how I recommend doing this, I'm actually going to be talking about in an upcoming live webinar. It's going to be this October the 17th, all right? And I'm going to go through how to create content to actually attract clients and also how to do this and plan about a month's worth of content, 30 days worth of content in just 1 hour. Okay, so if you want to know how to go about doing that, that's coming up the 17th of October. Okay, now, like I said earlier, I want you to realize that if you get comments on your posts, or you get comments on YouTube, or LinkedIn, or whatever platform you're using, or maybe you're using multiple platforms, and they just comment, oh, I love this, or they send you a message, this is so great, or I'm going to try this. Be sure not to frame this as, but they don't want my program. They don't want my thing. They don't want to buy it from me. All right, that's not true. They're just at a different point in the sales process of going through the different stages that they need to be moved through in order to become a paying client. So a big thing that I would recommend that you do is start cultivating and developing that relationship with that person. Don't go straight in, because I've seen some people do this. Someone asks one tiny question, and then they're like, hey, it actually costs this much, and you can sign up this way, and here's the link to pay. And the person's like, I just had a question, right? It's coming on too strong. You're going to freak people out. That's why people are ghosting you, right? People tell me all the time, people ghost me. It's because you're coming in too hot on people that are just not there yet. All right? So a good way to go about this is to actually cultivate the relationship more, give more value, answer questions, get them on a call eventually, and then they're going to be a paying client. Okay? I hope this video was helpful for you today. Be sure to like this video, comment below what you want me to talk about next, and subscribe, because I put out videos just like this one every single Friday. And if you are interested in the Grow Your Impact program and you're looking to go from where you are with your business, maybe you're making nothing, maybe you're making $4,000 a month right now, but you want to get to the next level with your business. You want to learn the tools and the techniques, and you want to learn the strategy and the math behind how to actually achieve your goals, right? And you need some support to be able to actually do that. All right, what I'd encourage you to do is go into the link below and schedule a call with me. You'll actually be able to speak with me one-to-one, where I can answer any questions you might have, and we can even see if Grow Your Impact would be a good fit for you. All right, everybody, I'll see you next Friday.